3 times in a row. What was it like, getting to end on that note? And can you say anything about your mood going into season?
Positive, yeah. Hey, thanks, man.
Without a doubt, interactions he has with fans, most of them say they love to tell him
Off, yeah.
what interactions.
Hello, I want to meet you all afterwards. It's great to see you. All these interesting kind of behind-the-scenes jobs in the entertainment world. You were a production assistant, Daniel Day-Lewis's assistant on one of the movies that he did.
I want to kind of face.
Yeah, sure. Are you objective about it? Do you sit back and think? Does it kind of?
I'm going to show you I don't know if you can see, it's a sort of guardian angel around my neck.
Oh, I love Jeremy.
The quixotic, because we're at Quixote Studios, and it feels quixotic to me, tilting at windmills and swirling. It's bummed around backpacking or any of that. There's something that I love that he says in Hamlet, that use can almost change the stamp of nature, and changing the stamp of your nature is the hope. Fashion.
Yes.
It's pretty cool that you just called me a genius at fashion, everything. I just watched the film and tenacious and studious. My primal astrological animal is a salmon, which is essentially an animal that swims in one direction for its whole life and gets shredded by the river and the rocks and reaches its one lone destination and comes to fruition and dies.
Very dramatic.
Capricorn.
For the Emmys, feeling good about that, obviously, but diving deeper.
It's like a big albatross around my neck, actually.
Is it? Here comes the sun.
Yeah.
You and, let's see, Brian.
And I'm excited for you to see it.
We get tonight. Drama.
Yeah.
He's like, I can't talk about it.
Yeah.
Out on the massive lawn in front of the house. We were playing frisbee back and forth.
Yeah.
And we threw the frisbee at him.
Oh, that's right.
And he reached up to get it, and his hand just split the frisbee in half.
It was amazing. It was like...
Split the frisbee.
It was crazy.
And he looked at his hand.
Like, what's that?
Looked at the frisbee.
Power.
Like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Sense that it's going to be successful, but... So, I don't know, I love those movies, and yeah.
You're Harry Potter? Harry Potter, right? You're Harry Potter.
Something.
Yeah.
And she's like, no, I'm sorry. And she's like, well, are you out here working on, there's this film that's being made? And she said, yeah. And she said, I think the guy from Harry Potter's in it.
Yeah. He's standing right there.
And how well we got along. I think the benefit of that beyond...
This is much better.
They did. I have my pair, which also say KLR, and Kendall's pair. So I do know where one ends and where the other begins.
Please welcome Jeremy Strong.
Thank you.
For matching the moment.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. How are you? Talk show before?
I've never done one of these.
Especially
Right.
stuff.
Okay.
What does it do for you? I'm just curious. What's the value of that? And a lot to learn from you. Jeremy, thank you so much for being here. Here's October 28th. Jeremy Strong, everybody. We'll be right back.
Legacy book and them having that relationship.
Yeah,
And
amazing.
Then I
Amazing.
I read that you that was one of the books that you had done. I just want to make clear that was Jeremy Strong,
who is the youngest son of the Palmer family, and so yeah.
The rehearsal.
Right.
process
You've been
that
hearing
you went
about
through?
this.
Yes.
The thing about James is I started to watch interviews that he gave about the types of movies that he loved and why he loved them, because he's so
very overwhelmed by that.
You had an Amy sandwich that.
Yeah, Amy Adams and Amy Poehler either side of me going, "You're great," and me going, "You are better." Then you just keep. I'm just gonna just first a huge fan.
Went Vinny and Porter and Danny Moses, and so we went and spent time with them. They crisis being an actor for a long time, but otherwise that you know. Good. He's also a brilliant Shakespearean actor. I don't know if
you can probably tell. You probably picked that up from my answers.
It will be.
Yeah.
Guys, would be a good thing to do. You know, he has a pretty. He has an accent, and he chews gum all the time. You know, he was like, I always chew gum. I was 2 pieces of gum. I always do it. I said to McKay, you know, he always chews gum, and he's like, you always chew gum. Effect and the. You know, the interconnectivity.
Question to just have this night and to be recognized at the Pandemies.
Talk about what it's like.
This is something that I've hoped for, but didn't actually expect. So it's I feel sort of amazed.
To the world, all the cast. Is there a group text going on right now? Are you guys all just congratulating each other, or what's going on?
Yeah, there's a big group thread, and people are threatening to crash my hotel room on the balcony tonight, which I hope they do.
Can you not hear me?
Is that you, Jim?
Yeah, can you hear me? It's Jim. Oh, great. You must be over the moon, although as you said, you're all alone in a room. What is it like to feel so isolated and segregated on such an amazing...
Talking about this, and I've never quite actor studio.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds like a perfect combination.
Yeah.
Anything you want to say to Toronto fans?
Darren, quick wave to your right. Quick wave to your right. That's great. Thanks. To your left. Just a quick smile. That's great. Thank you so much. It's beautiful. Cheers.
So we met the day of the table read. Yeah. No, it's okay.
Jeremy, just sing.
We met. we met the day of the table read. I auditioned for this movie.
Yeah. The book will bookend. The auditioners will bookend this.
I was asked to audition. I watch the audience. I look forward to this. This is probably the most.
And I'll probably kind of gradually sit down.
Just kidding. Stage or screen. So.
Stage.
Hitchcock or Kubrick.